Hello, I'm PMC Trilogy, and this is the first time that Shogo Mobile Armor Division has ever been at a speedrun marathon. Well, let's get going. Woo! I'll explain what's going on. The first few minutes are pretty slow. We play this game on easy. I will lead off the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. Shogo Mobile Armor Division is a 1998 first-person shooter made by Monolith. You might know them better for making games like Fear, No One Lives Forever, stuff like that. So this game was their first Lift Tech engine game. The engine that they used for a lot of their other games was first tested here. This first sequence is timed, so we were really just kind of screwing around here. We don't have anything to do. One thing that I'll try and make important, clear to you viewing, I'm controlling a mech right now. This mech transforms, and but we're gonna have on-foot missions too. So that's basically the idea of this game, is that we're going to have on-foot portions and we're going to have mech portions, and we'll flip between the two a bunch of times throughout the run. There'll be lots of silly tech, but again, this is a slow thing. Shogo, the history of speedrunning Shogo is pretty interesting. There was some SDA forum users back in 2007 who were doing tech finding for this game, and that eventually became a segmented run in 2013. But and I think Cubeface was the first person to do RTA. Don't worry about that ship. That ship is fine. Don't worry about it. So here we are on foot. Enjoy the face textures. The face textures are incredibly good.
Thanks, Catherine.
This is what faces looked like in 1998, in case you don't remember.
You can access the database for background information on your mission.
Yes, sir.
And now we're gonna walk through our quarters here. And this is sort of a tutorial area. We're just getting used to walking on foot. Yeah, notice I'm holding two guns. That's how you know that the main character is extremely cool.
I think this is the wrong sector.
You saying I don't know where I'm going?
So just walking along. I'm trying to think of what else is fun about this, but eventually Cubeface did some RTA runs of this in like 2015, 2016, and then I picked this game up in May. There wasn't really anything going on with it, but with the help of my buddy Skiller, we knocked down the time for this about 4 minutes, which is really pretty cool. I'll be showing off some of that new tech, new in 2019, and also doing a lot of the old stuff as well.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Important lesson: if you pause and unpause in this game, you gain control during cutscenes.
Your mission is to find and eliminate Gabriel.
You can't move. You can only change the direction you're facing. You can do some other things like switch weapons. So I can pull out my knife.
The final assault on
And I can go back to pistols. This will be useful in some other parts where we want to switch weapons and avoid, wasting time switching weapons. You can also transform, so you can enter your mech form during by gaining control during cutscenes.
Yes,
There's a few cutscenes where we can mash into that cutscene, and mashing into the cutscene also lets us gain control.
on the various units. Good luck.
This character is our boss, and he is also our girlfriend's dad,
Yes, she is.
and also the dad of our
what I meant to
previous
say, sir.
girlfriend, who we believe is dead.
I'll see to that myself if I have to.
You have something you wish to share with me, Commander?
Yeah, it's a great plot. Don't worry about it. Just respect the lore.
By the way, Commander, you never checked into regional diagnostics. I was hoping you'd be a little more responsible about this mission.
So thankfully, we have a choice of 4 robots here, and the one that's closest to us is actually the fastest. So that's very, very convenient for our use. Now we'll finally get to the real speedrun after this cutscene.
I hope you succeed, Commander. I would hate to have to resort to more drastic measures to eliminate the fallen. Entourage you out.
But yeah, so that'll be that. I'm trying to think of more things. This is something good to check to know that I got so much time to fill here. It's about 4.5 minutes is this first section. I know, right? Yeah, I know. Probably by the time we get to this cutscene.
will drop you off near the southwest entrance to Athens.
But once we get to this next part, it's just going to be racing to the next segments, and we'll do some cool. As you can tell, the cutscenes in this game are unskippable, and so a lot of the speedrun tech will be skipping cutscenes. It'll be finding ways to avoid triggers, or otherwise just prevent cutscenes from happening. So here's going to be an example where I
LZ
mash into a
Minotaur
cutscene.
obtained.
And you can see I've gained control, I can transform over and over and over and over if I want to.
Make sure you take out any surveillance measures. Don't give them the opportunity to call in reinforcements.
Looks like we got enemy contact.
So now we're going to proceed to this this water filtration area where we're going to do some interesting skips. Most of these enemies have stormtrooper aim, so we don't really have to worry
This
about
looks
them
like the
too
place.
much. Alright, wrong weapon. That door, that's a fiction. That's not real. So we're gonna do a cutscene skip here. I'm gonna enter in walk mode. I'm gonna hug this. Oh no, messed it up. So what I was supposed to be doing there was by hugging that wall and jumping up there, you can skip that cutscene. Doesn't save too much time. As you can tell, that cutscene was pretty short, but definitely something you want to avoid if you can. That cutscene introduces a character named Samantha Sternberg, who is sort of a recurring joke in the game.
No, who killed him?
And then it's going to be another desert running sequence.
Here they come.
In these early levels, one of the things I'm trying to do is preserve my health, and the advantage to preserving my health is that there's a later level in this series of mech levels where if I have like 950 or more health, I'm able to save about 15 seconds by going through a route that deals about 900 damage to me. So we're going to be seeking to hopefully take that. I've done a lot of damage to my armor at this point, which will make it difficult, but we'll try.
Alright, don't get spidered.
Oh, wow.
I'm going in.
Yeah, hopefully
hopefully
we can get through this and show off that strat.
You should be able to track Gabriel down there.
You'll notice that when I'm in the mech, I'm generally trying to stick to the vehicle mode and just jumping over things where I can. We also get introduced to Hank Johnson.
Who the hell is
Hank
this?
Johnson is the real hero. Shout out to my favorite mock seafood bar, the
friend with
Ancient
that
Mariner. Just as Samuel Coleridge intended. So here we're going to skip a door close trigger by doing some jumps. But we can't skip the cutscene, so this cutscene's going to play out. Note, the player character can't take damage in cutscenes, but enemies can, as that man just found out. So we pick up that ammo. That ammo is really important. Bullgut ammo is a resource that we need for the rest of the run, basically. This is a good time to mention a feature of Shogo called critical hits. In Shogo, it is possible to deal critical hits. It happens randomly. Anybody can deal critical hits to anybody else. So I deal critical hits to enemies. Enemies can deal critical hits to me. I can deal critical hits to civilians. And one of the things that happens with critical hits is not only do you deal bonus damage, but you also leech life when you deal critical damage. So at certain points in the run, I will be hoping for critical hits, not so much because I need to deal more damage, but because I need life to live.
I'm too close. I gotta find another way in.
Bad idea.
So upcoming here is the second Samantha Sternberg cutscene. This one will be much easier to skip.
I can get you to the surface in a jiffy. That ought to take you right to the main communication facility. The access to the ventilation shaft.
Hop up here behind this building, go straight, jump, and we skipped it. See you later, Samantha.
This looks like the place.
This is another cutscene. Oh, shoot. Did not mean to left click there. Well, good thing I can't take damage during cutscenes. So, if I get lucky and I get a few crits here, I'll be able to avoid the sequence. But we might be doing the slow strats. We'll see.
I hope you know what you're talking about.
You doubting me, boy?
Gotta get through the door boss. And then we're gonna run over some people. Open them up like cans of blood soda. Yep. Oh, got a crit. Okay, so we're actually in good condition now. If I can avoid taking damage. This game does have quick save, quick load. I haven't been using it so much so far, but we'll definitely be doing more of that soon. So the first thing we have to do is reverse the air current in the shaft. Alright.
Reverse the air flow to shaft B.
Good.
So now we're going to do a strategy where we're supposed to go turn off these heat rods so that we can jump down this shaft, but because we have enough health, we're just going to go straight and jump through the shaft. And it'll deal 900 damage to us, but it'll be fine. Also pick up that ammo, very useful. There is some risk to this. If we get shot even once while we're falling down, we're dying. But it's okay, I made a quick save right there.
Shut off them heating units or you'll fry your pretty ass.
Fry your pretty ass.
That would be bad.
Thanks, Hank.
This better work.
So we pick up the health right there. I don't even want to know how much health I was down to there. That is information no one needs to know. Oh, okay, please let me down. Oh no. All right, well that's fine. I made a save right here. I hit that second. Cool. So we managed to do the strat. Didn't do it first try, but we got through there.
This is Lieutenant Cloud from Strike Force Carnivore. We're holding on to security.
Yeah, we did it, which is really what we want.
On my way.
So now we're going to go to the first on-foot sequence of Shogo. Well, the real first on-foot sequence. One thing to mention is that health only carries over between levels that are of the same type. So at this point, I'm starting with kind of a fresh set of health and armor. And this will be the case for any time we switch between
Good to hear it,
on foot and mech sequences. Shoot that man because he gets a cutscene 2 levels from now. Because he's a friend, but our friends can't talk to us if they're dead. So, I mean, that's just how it be, alright? Sometimes it be like that. I can't spend time talking to you, so I'm gonna kill you. So this door is timed. We have to wait for this door.
Die, scum.
Die, scum. Thanks. The death noises in this game are very good. And we got a bunch of crits too, so we're at max health. We still have pretty good armor, so all in all, that was a pretty successful sequence there. We avoided using the assault rifle too much there because we wanted to make absolutely certain that we had assault rifle ammo at the beginning of this level. Having assault rifle ammo here makes it much, much easier to shoot this thing on the wall I'm about to shoot.
You better believe it, buddy.
Make it stop! I'm out of here!
Yeah, lots of run and gun in this. Pretty fast run and gun.
Down some punks.
Meanwhile, Hank is in the background murdering people, which is really interesting because he just keeps talking the whole time.
This must be it.
Shoot a rocket up there because we're trying to murder some people ahead of time. Alright, we didn't get him. Oh, okay, well, that's fine.
Alright, what now?
Okay, look for comm control. You can re-establish a link to the UCA there.
So there's gonna be 2 guys outside of this door. Oh, that guy crit me, which is really bad. I'm gonna shoot this door ahead of time because that man has a rocket launcher and he will absolutely blow himself up. So I was just trying to save him from doing that. So kind. Do a little short hop there to skip walking around. And then enjoy a nice long cutscene. How are you guys doing? Doing all right? That's good.
Who is this?
That's
This is
what I
a
like to
secure
hear.
line. How did...
It's good to hear your voice
At this point in the story, we find out that our dead anime girlfriend is actually real and alive.
It's about Toshiro and
So now we have to tell her that we're dating her sister, which is potentially an awkward conversation.
Sanjuro, what the hell happened?
Yeah, no, it's
Are
fair.
you okay?
Kura's alive.
I see.
Well, the thing is that her dad, our boss, knew that the first girlfriend was still alive.
But
So,
sir,
like, what are you gonna
Kura's
do there,
alive.
right? The guy just stands around while you're dating his other daughter. I don't know what to say about that.
You knew, and you didn't tell me?
Kura is a soldier, Commander. She does what she's told. You would do well to follow her example.
Requesting permission to proceed to Maritropa, Admiral.
But yeah, so they have a long fight where like
Yes, sir.
our boss doesn't want us to go help our now not dead girlfriend. And anyway, Hank Johnson just wants us to live, so we're gonna listen to Hank Johnson.
You better head for the service tunnel access over by the interference array. It'll be a hell of a lot safer.
Oh, ow. Oh, where did that put me? Okay, no, I did save. I was like, I did save, right? Okay, yeah. Alright, we're good. I want to take these a little cautiously just because I don't have too much health. Yeah, it was cool. Definitely not what I wanted to happen then. Alright, good. I want at least one more crit. There is no reload button in this game, so I have to switch weapons in order to reload.
I found the service tunnel
Alright,
access.
we're almost finished up with this on-foot sequence here.
We'll talk about
Turns
it
out
later.
that the bad guys have taken our robot, so we have to go get a different robot. This is where our friend would talk to us in a cutscene, but because he's dead, he doesn't say anything. Okay. Now we also get to walk on water by sort of facing up at a 45-degree angle and repeatedly jumping. And we can just stay above the surface of the water. It's easy.
Reeks in here. What are they serving in the cafeteria?
You can enjoy this cutscene where I'm clearly walking in water.
You can't go back there now.
Very good.
What now?
Meet me in the garage.
I mean-
got an idea.
I don't know. Divine, yeah. So, there's a tank here, but we're just gonna shoot it with our machine gun. It doesn't really matter.
Get your ass in the back.
Hank, where are
Hank,
you?
where are you?
We gotta
I
get
don't know,
inside
man.
this place and
Where
get
is
you a
Hank?
new MCA.
So,
There's
there's a bit of cut content there where Hank actually tells us his backstory, but that was never included in the final game, so we're never gonna learn who Hank is. Sorry.
Hold on a second.
But this is an important voice line right here that we're about to witness.
Sure is a lot of mother-loving stairs.
A lot of mother-loving stairs. Thanks,
I need
Hank.
to exercise more.
Alright, so this is another time door. We have to wait for Hank to open this one up.
Only a couple of guards on duty, eh?
I know, yeah. Well, I mean, unfortunately, we do have max health. So, here we're going to shoot this window open and hit the switch from the other side so that this door opens. And we're finally going to get back into a robot. Hooray. But only after some more dialogue.
You can catch a train to Crescent Square Station, which is right around the corner from a nightclub called the Mecca. I'll meet you there.
What about Gabriel?
What's funny about this, though, is this is going to be like a really short next sequence, and then we're going to be
I'm on
back
my
on
way.
foot again. So that's okay. We'll get to do some of the cooler skips in the game.
Security's pretty tight with the martial order and all, so it ain't gonna be easy. All you gotta do is
No,
get to
so
the
every
center
time
of the
we
street, you'll be
switch
set.
back and forth,
Thanks, Hank.
we're gonna
Couldn't
have
get this
fresh
far without
help.
you.
My
So
pleasure.
at this point, I'm gonna have fresh health in this
The Admiral is really
sequence.
upset.
Watch this
Get
car.
out of here ASAP.
Yeah, it sees the mech spiders. It gets out of here. Watch the front
Not
wheels.
until I know what's
the
going
front
on.
wheels don't go on the
Toshiro
road.
and Baku may be in trouble.
Toshiro and Baku are dead.
I mean, look, if
don't
I saw
think
mech
so.
spiders in
Koro's
like
alive,
downtown
and there's a
Philly,
good
I would
chance
also
Baku
peace
and
out
Toshiro are
immediately.
too. I've got to find out.
Say hello to Marie Santoshi, Commander.
Whatever I was going to wasn't that
Let's give him
important
hell.
anyway. I'm gonna kill this guy right here because there's a chance he can cause a cutscene to glitch. And I'm gonna shoot the ground there.
Fields in place
That
between every
causes a lot of people to die. I don't know where the screams come from, but they happen every time.
Shut down local.
Marie Santoshi may or may not live. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Oh, I think they're dead.
Sonara District.
Yep.
Good,
Rest
now
in peace,
find
Marie
that
Santoshi.
dog. You don't
We
wanna
hardly
miss
knew
the
you.
train.
And then we're over to the train station. And that's it. So that's the short mech sequence there. Again, we'll have refreshed health here. We do, however, carry over all of our weapons. So at no point do weapons refresh in this game. Alright, I'm gonna get the Ultra Restore. Ooh, 200 armor. So we used to use that for a grenade skip later in the game. That grenade skip is obsolete now.
Damn, I missed the train.
But having 200 armor is still very useful. Allows us to survive things that we otherwise would not survive, like enemy crits or rockets or things like that. So
Got it.
still a lot of utility. No, wait. Switch too soon. Yeah, there were people there. There are no longer people there. So now what's happening is because we missed the train earlier, we have to go to catch a different train using a different network of connections.
There's a big gate in the way.
And we keep getting diverted
Head
over
down
and
the
over
stairs to
again.
the right of the gate. There's an open-air market that will lead you to a hotel. Look for the tunnel out in front.
It's okay, because we get these death screams. So we got good company. Oh, that man fired that grenade very prematurely. But it's okay. That grenade will be useful in a second, and then useful never again. That man sometimes shoots rockets. Alright, important note, this is a special kind of grenade called a Kata grenade. It has lots of weird properties. One of those properties is that it just goes through fences.
You don't have grenades to go through.
No vacancy. Don't make me call security. Hey, don't make me shoot you.
Alright, so what we're supposed to be doing here is deactivating this electrical wire so we can jump into someone's apartment. However, that's slow. So we're just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna make a bunch of great noises as we jump across electrical wires in order to skip having to blow up the electrical box. Oh, ooh, that was close. So bunch of guys right there.
I love the Gibbs.
The 90s Gibbs are really a treasure lost in time. Alright, if you're a fan of cats, I want to apologize for what's about to happen. There's a lady up here who wants us to rescue her lost cat, but rescuing her lost cat takes time. And we're not going to do that. The husband's kind of mad about it, but we're just going to kill him too.
Sanjuro!
That's right.
What's happening?
Oh, when you jump into cutscenes, you just slowly lower to the ground.
Toshiro is
I'll
Gabriel,
probably,
but there's more to it than
I
that.
do it for certain cutscenes. I just kind of forget about it after a while. So as I mentioned, there used to be a grenade jump to get over this fence, but we have a better strategy now. There we go. So what I'm doing is I made a quick save, I fired a rocket at the ground, and I immediately quick loaded. And quick loading wipes the damage, but not the force. So the force persists through the quick load for some reason. What that means is I get a rocket boost with no damage, and I don't even spend a rocket. Yeah, remember Samantha Sternberg? Because I sure don't. Yeah, I don't know who that is. You definitely didn't skip her again. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, Samantha who?
Okay, look for Canopy Station and dock your MCA. You can catch a tram to Upper Maritropa. Don't be late this time.
Don't be late this time, Sandra. Please. Weird property of vehicle mode when you're in a mech is that you can sort of like hug corners like that and just sort of crawl up them in a mech. I don't know why, but... Yeah, that setup right there to do that last jump is a product of Skiller. Among other things in this run are products of Skiller, but that setup in particular is very useful because I hate that jump. Alright, we're back on foot because we need to go rescue Cora. Cora got captured by some miners or something. I don't know.
I've heard about it.
Cora,
You're not
Cora
a man
is our dead girlfriend.
Okay.
Yeah, Catherine is our living girlfriend. They're both sisters. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's a good question. Please respect the lore. Yeah, yeah. What are you looking at? Rent this space.
Ryo Ishikawa contacted me.
From Shogo?
Yeah, he's using me for
so
something.
we will come back to this tram. This tram will be a level soon, but not right now.
Oh, Sanjuro?
Yeah?
I just wanted to apologize.
Just enjoy that face. Like, why didn't more games have these beautiful, beautiful
I love my
eyes?
sister
I
as
really
much as you do. I'm just...
a missed
okay.
opportunity.
I understand.
Irritable bowel syndrome?
The front desk is up ahead. Head for the security gate on the left.
So this is going to be another instance of skipping a level. For example, I skipped the Lost Cat level earlier by murdering the cat lady. Here, that bad guy wants us to do something for him, but we can skip it, and we can also murder her to skip the cutscene where we're skipping it. Don't worry about it. Well, the problem is the game like incentivizes murdering civilians. Yeah. So, you know, think about that one, Monolith. Alright. What's really good about this is that this level used to be super stressful in the speedrun, because the escape involved, a strategy for skipping a cutscene that was really annoying. So we now have an alternative for it, which is really nice. That man always kills himself with a rocket launcher, and I just missed. Just shoot a second shot. Don't beat the prisoners.
Yeah.
I said, don't beat
I knew
the
you'd
prisoners.
come.
Thank you.
It's good to see you again.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
Why didn't anyone tell me you were
Well,
alive?
They couldn't.
the writing's on
I've
the
been
wall,
working
alright?
undercover. My father assigned me to learn everything I could about the Fallen.
What about Gabriel? Where is he?
Yes, so
It's
this
not
is
so
we have
much
now
where he is,
we have
but
now
who he is
reconnected
and
in
what he's
person
fighting for.
with
It's
our
much bigger than you could
girlfriend
ever
thought to be
possibly
dead.
imagine.
Save the puppy love
Well,
for later.
because he's I mean, as is always the case in any anime, he's actually more concerned about his long lost best friend, who Toshiro, who's actually the villain Gabriel. Don't worry about it. Yeah, well.
What? Why the hell would he do that?
Spoilers aren't real. Alright, don't worry about it.
Try to delay until I get back. Sanjuro out. Let's get out of here.
She's gonna follow us around and sometimes she's gonna shoot us in the back.
Don't kill me. You trying to ditch me?
Come on. So we need her to be right next to us because if she doesn't get this elevator with us, we're totally screwed because she'll fall through the elevator and die. So we're gonna actually keep her with us. We used to have a strat where I would use that hedge to keep her separate from me, but I'm not doing that anymore because we have... Oh, can you not shoot me? God. Alright, fine, whatever, girl.
Poor child. Oh, you let her live.
What are you gonna shoot the kid? Come on. Alright, so we're gonna try and jump over a cutscene here. Yeah, we did it. Alright, good job. Woo! Yeah! So we skipped like a 45-second cutscene by jumping over it. Pretty good. We used to have to like keep her separated from us so we could walk through the cutscene trigger without it activating. But that was really stressful because she would get caught on level geometry all the time.
Don't make me come down there.
I admire your tenacity, Commander.
So now it turns out that the bad guy is a bad guy. Spoilers.
I've had about enough.
And he has set the train on a course to explode. It's a runaway train now, so we need to prevent it from blowing up. Also, he attempts to give us some sort of exposition about how we screwed him over 2 years ago by defeating some other bad guy, but I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, well, there were 2 planned expansion packs for this game, which were unfortunately canceled due to low sales.
You're going down.
Oh my god.
Yeah, don't worry, she didn't even go. No, 1 death down. Alright, don't worry about it. There's guys right here. Jerks. And then we got 1 more train car. We have to go up from the top at the very end, because that's the only way to get into the front of the tram. There is no timer. It's like a runaway tram, but it's not really. Don't worry about it. Yeah. So what's going to happen now is we're going to go try and meet up with Hank to get back into our robot. But turns out it's a trap. And the bad guy has now captured Hank, and we need to go save Hank. I mentioned earlier that you can fire during cutscenes. Let's see this in practice.
Well, hello. Looks like I got the best.
There we go. Yeah, so that was Samantha Sternberg. Rest in peace. Who? I don't know. She seems really mad at us for some reason. I don't know why.
Hey, Commander, say goodbye.
Don't do it, Rio.
Hank is dead. Oh no. Hank! Oh wait.
Hank's dead.
The cutscene trigger is shaped really weirdly over his body.
Rio's gonna die,
And
I
always miss it.
So what now? You have any ideas?
Get to the airship dock. I can help you reroute
Alright,
the
so
nav computer.
now we're gonna walk back to get our robot. So I mentioned before that a lot of the speedrun tech in this is avoiding cutscenes when we can. Coming up here are 2 cutscenes that we can't avoid, but potentially that we could make play over each other at the same time. So to do that, we're gonna amble up here. I'm gonna shoot this guy. No! So I got too many critical hits and he died too quickly is basically what happened. So this is sort of like the worst outcome, unfortunately. Because now what's gonna happen is his exiting cutscene is playing, and I'm gonna step forward and his entrance cutscene is gonna play. Yeah. You will go no further.
This is as far
Yeah,
as you
but
go,
you're already dead
Sensoro.
and you left, so...
Please, Baku, I need to talk to Gabriel.
I don't
Ideally,
think so.
both of them would have played over the same time because I would have been able to jump into the one as the other happened, as he was taking damage. And then we get another nice long
Cannot hope
cutscene.
to defeat us, Commander.
If there's any,
Toshiro, you're in danger.
if people are giving money while I'm playing Shogo for some reason, you could talk about it, but don't worry.
You don't understand. I have to talk to you.
Very well. I will meet you in the History of Warfare Museum in
Yeah.
Avernus.
So,
Fitting location.
we're gonna go to, now the next part is we're gonna be on foot and we're gonna have to hijack this ship. This is not actually a ship that's waiting for us, it's just sort of a ship that we're storming onto and hijacking.
There's
It's just
something up with Shogo.
pretty good time.
They're a part of this somehow. Do me a favor. Look at Shogo's most recent ship movements. in
Yeah,
this
also
quadrant.
at this point, our hero is figuring out that the bad guy is
I'm
the
not
bad
sure.
guy
I'll let you
because
know when I
he's
get the
plotting to
information.
take over the important
All right,
mineral
Catherine, I'm
resource
aboard.
on this planet, which
Get
is
to the
what
navigational computer in the
everyone's
forward
been
cabin.
fighting
Watch
over
out for
all
security
along.
personnel.
Right.
Yeah, it's the unobtainium or the spice or, you know. So Shogo is like someone's corporation. There's a mining corporation. We're part of the UCA, which is like a weird military, but I'm gonna fight for. None of the factions make any sense. Right, if there had only been a sequel, we would have understood this properly.
Okay, I'm uploading an override code to your comm link. Feed it into the main computer.
So I'm gonna intentionally leave someone alive here. Oh wait. Oh, what? Alright, so we're gonna sit through this cutscene. After the end of this cutscene, there's gonna be like a few seconds where I'm gonna have control again before the end of the level. And I left a guy alive intentionally because sometimes what you can do is you can use a death screen to advance to the end of level triggers faster. And so by leaving someone alive to later murder, we can potentially save a few seconds.
Ryo Ishikawa, he's a murderer and a traitor.
What's good too is sometimes when you do this, the enemy will just shoot you during the cutscene constantly, but since you don't take damage during cutscenes, it doesn't do anything. Why don't you ask
yourself, what's in it for him? Why is he helping you? If you defy high command...
Those fools don't understand the situation here.
If you defy high command, the UCA will be thrown into chaos and the...
But yeah, so at this point we're trying to tell our dad that really you shouldn't trust the bad guy because he's the bad guy. And our dad is like, no, the bad guy is great, okay? I've known the bad guy for a long time.
Well, I can't stand by
well,
until Shiro dies.
Okay, yeah, unfortunately it didn't work there.
Well,
anyway, now on to Oshii Research Station, which is probably the most involved of the on-foot levels.
Is the source of Kato. Now that must be what Ryo's after. We've got to stop him.
We have some fun skips here. Don't worry about that guy. He's fine. He's fine, okay? What'd I tell you? Alright, so we're going to skip a sequence by jumping onto these pipes. There you go. And then we're going to talk to our girlfriend again.
It's about
while I slowly fall back to the ground.
The Shogo invasion force is seizing the station.
I think they're after Catheniel.
We've got to upload that data to the Leviathan and then wipe the system. That will delay them for a while, at least.
Let's bust some heads.
Watch my ass.
My pleasure.
You say the sweetest things. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who was the writer on this game. I'm not going to... Whoever you are out there, if you're still working at Monolith, you know what you did. We're able to potentially skip another cutscene here if we can get a voice line. No.
The information isn't
Couldn't
here.
find it.
You've got to find
I can never get it consistent because it seems to move around. Sometimes you have to be on the desk, sometimes you have to be on the ground. That's fine. I'm gonna pick up 2 armor over here. Yeah, I mean this is the first Lift Tech engine game, so it's basically perfect when you think about it. That guy has a rocket launcher. We really don't want to mess with him. Reminder, game does not have a reload button, so I have to switch weapons to reload. That guy just kills himself for some reason. You saw there was like a shadow and a weapon on the floor. He doesn't even have an explosive weapon, so I don't know how he does it. Yeah, nah. We thought maybe he just had a grenade and he was like shooting at his feet or something, but...
Okay, I'm at the terminal.
Pop in the disk, it should auto-run.
Uploading now.
That's it. Now get to the museum. I'll get in touch with
we're almost out here. So we're coming, if you've been playing this game casually, coming up here would be a sort of fork in the path, where you would have the option to either, like, attack your boss dad or to fight Gabriel, one or the other. And so we're going to choose to fight Gabriel because that allows us to skip a level completely. We're able to completely skip the History of Warfare Museum. So none of these guys are fighting us right now because we're in a ceasefire with the bad guy. But as I'm heading to the exit here, I'm just gonna go ahead and slap that and run away. And oh, I betrayed the bad guy, and we're gonna go to the next level now. What? So we're gonna do a new strat here, pretty new strat. This is a rocket jump. I'm gonna pull this out. I'm gonna save. So important notice though, I can't quick save while I'm running around on this surface because if I quick save out here and quick load, I will just fall through this to my death. This is not a real surface. Don't try to quick save, quick load on it. So now I'm gonna quick save, quick load, and then we're gonna skip another part by using the the lifters inappropriately. They're not really supposed to lift you that hard, but if you jump into them as you're going into them, they just shoot you really high in the sky.
So where's this fortress?
So now we're trying to locate the hidden fortress of Gabriel and the Fallen. But there is an out of bounds trick here you can do, but it's not actually faster, unfortunately. We are gonna borrow this man's weapon. The Red Riot, which is a huge, huge explosive, the most powerful weapon in the game. Cool. Yeah, that jump is a little finicky, but I've been getting better at it, thankfully. That man just fired a Red Riot behind me, but he's a terrible shot. He's never hit me. Yeah, let's put that away.
Yeah, that weapon is devastating.
That is not indoor combat. We got the sniper rifle there, which is going to be really important for the final boss. Alright, here we go.
I think I found it.
Hide. Oh god. Oh boy. Alright, we're fine. Oh no, they're still alive. They're still alive. Yeah, we're dead. Okay. That's fine. Ideally, there's a spot here where you can get all 4 of them that have this weapon. Yeah, see, now I got all of them. That's what you want. Alright, we're pretty close here. We got like 3 more fights left, and then we'll be on our way.
We can handle them. Just get to Gabriel.
First off, we have to fight Baku.
I can feel it.
So I'm going to pull out my rocket launcher during the cutscene.
I hope.
By pausing and unpausing.
Catherine, I really need to concentrate right now.
Fine. Get yourself killed. See if I care.
This time we end it.
Yeah, so Uziel, we learned this guy's actually our friend Baku, who's under mind control, but we murder him anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's juicy. So
I used to struggle with that.
Yeah.
Sandro, Shogo dropships are approaching from the southeast. It's a trap.
Great.
Great.
Welcome, brother.
So, in order to fight, our friend Gabriel is in a big mech that's being powered by this snake in
We'll see
the
about
lava.
that.
We're gonna shoot the snake in the eye, and then fire rockets. We're gonna have to do this probably 2 times, hopefully. 2 times is the average. If you get unlucky, you might have to recycle, but... Oh wow, he got... That's really weird. So usually he takes a little bit longer. Yeah, unfortunately that was a recycle. Kind of slow, but... And so now we just start slamming rockets into this door. Time is going to happen when the cutscene starts. It could happen any time in like the next 5 seconds. So enemies are on the other side of this door, and the explosion hitboxes are going through the door and killing them. So, time. There we go. What's time? Falls victory, yeah.
Okay.
So that's Shogo Mobile Armor Division. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Classic 1998 first-person shooter.
Me?
I'll be doing this in a week at GDQX, so if you want to see it again, you can see it again live. Thanks so much to Yells and Enemy and Nick and everyone for putting on this show, and thank everyone for watching. I'll see you later.
Who needs Doom?